Pre-shift. Inadmissible evidence.
He's Castle. I'm Cage. You're the mechanic. I don't even know where Pony Boy is from. You told me one time.
The book. What is it? The Outsiders or something like that?
Where you read that at?
School.
The same school I went to?
Movies. I think it was a movie.
The Outsiders.
It was something like that. I just remember Karate Kid. He was in it.
I only know him from one movie, Karate Kid. I don't even remember his name.
Macchio.
What's his first name?
Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't a big Karate Kid fan.
I like Karate Kids.
Nah.
All of them.
Like,
oh, hell.
Yeah, you gotta kill all that now.
he's got a flat tire?
Yeah.
You ready to charge him? Don't let him charge you.
Who got a flat tire?
You.
Where? Left rear.
For real? Dang.
You work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're going to laugh, you can be laid back or whatever, but...
All right, it's messed up again. There we go.
Let me put it back.
Don't touch it. Say something.
Something.
No, the green will show when it's...
Number 2?
Yeah. Yeah, this is normal. This is exactly what we normally do.
Exactly.
I need a beat to go with this because I want to try something off the cuff since he actually came.
Throw me under the bus.
I didn't mean that, but yeah, I did, but I didn't.
He actually showed up.
Well, yeah, we're going to go with plan A now. I mean, we had plan B.
Uh-oh.
Sound like you get ready to sing something.
I might.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I feel like the bus is coming down the street. I'm about to walk in front of it.
Oh, yeah, this is a setup.
Oh, yeah, this is welcome aboard.
Oh, God.
You see how professional it sounds when I put it on YouTube? And this is what happens every damn time. Every damn time.
Every time. Like, I got the laptop looking all professional, like I got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I got nothing.
Sometimes you gotta look the part.
Hey, wait till I start wearing my glasses.
Oh, God.
When I find them. Patrice O'Neal. You do know he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Wait, what?
You didn't know Patrice O'Neal died?
Several years back now.
Diabetes.
Yeah, like that's a surprise. I just
What?
mean by looking at him when he was on the stage, man, you just tell he would leak diabetes.
Look,
It oozes.
let me tell you something. I remember when I first started, we would go to McDonald's or whatever because they would give us like a free biscuit. And he would literally show up and sit across the table from me and watch me eat and tell me how bad it was for black people.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be eating that.
High blood pressure. I mean,
He
yeah.
would go down the
He
list.
didn't even deny it either. He was like, yep.
He
Let
would
me
go
go
down the list. You know, you shouldn't be eating that corn syrup. It's bad for you. They can cut your toe off. So I'm sitting here like, man, can I just enjoy my breakfast without guilt?
No. You gonna hang that over your head.
I don't see it. Look at you, man.
You didn't really do that, did you?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. I'm worried about it, man.
And I stopped.
No, you know why? Because nobody told me. Nobody said, man, you should not eat all of that food.
Yeah.
Maybe half.
And you just do it. Just eat it.
Just because it's free. There are guys that still do it, man. They'll go get a biscuit and scarf it down.
I can't say that I wouldn't.
Test. This is a test, a handwritten notes podcast tongue twister test. Repeat after me. Cage yells gas, 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 get on your gas mask. Faster. Cage yells gas, 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 get on your gas mask. Faster. Cage yells gas, 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 get on your gas mask. Faster. Cage yells gas, 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 get on your gas mask. Faster. 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 There is no gas, get off your mask.
Them Castle and Cage boys ain't recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Castle and Cage. Put your handwritten notes. Castle and Cage. Put your handwritten notes right there. Cage back in the building.
Castle on patrol. 22 years of law enforcement experience, and my partner in crime, Cage,
I'm Cage.
has 14 years of law enforcement. So combined, if you've been listening, 26 years of combined experience. One of the things I think Cage and I share is the ability to laugh at some of the stuff. Both some men and women take the job too serious. They bring the stuff home.
Yeah.
It dictates their lives.
Right.
You can't do the job that we do and not laugh.
True.
Because it makes our lives a little easier, and then we can laugh at all you knuckleheads who take it too darn serious. today we have a special guest.
Very special. Very.
He is not only the, but he is also our.
Oh, God.
The very special guest, the mechanic.
The mechanic, yeah.
The mechanic.
Well,
Thank you, fellas. Thank you.
we printed off a thing we were going to try to follow tonight, and we're already off track 7 seconds in.
I just hold the papers.
It sounds like a good start
Yeah,
already.
it
sounds good.
There they are.
Yeah. I hold the papers to make them feel good.
We
about
produce
themselves.
papers, so we might as well already throw this out. But why don't you two tell the general population of our listeners how you two met? Because this is
all
quite a
12
story.
of them. All 12 listeners. Well, first off, I know we were just talking, before we started recording about, getting used to hearing your voice. So I know the mechanics having to get used to hearing his voice. Right. And I was just over here bragging like, yeah, I'm good now. Until he always plays that intro, and I have to hear it, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. I hate hearing that, but I mean, I know it gives them joy.
It's good.
Yeah, it's like when your kid gets that loud drum set, and they just walk around the house banging, and it's like, well, it brings them joy.
You're proud of them, though. You're proud of them.
Moving on.
Yeah!
Moving on.
Talk about the sound of your voice.
Are you done? You proud of yourself? You love that?
Back on patrol.
Okay. All right. Man, that's gonna go missing one day. Just delete. Oh, I don't know what happened.
Keep going.
So how did me and the mechanic meet? I mean, we started off as rivals.
Wasn't good circumstances.
Kobe and Jordan. I mean, I was Jordan, but anyway.
What the?
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Oh man.
You full of too.
It's getting real thick.
Back in the old college days, the academic days. I don't know. You were on my hit list.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
And I did not know. Oh, God.
He had the nice car, the money, the loud pipes.
Yeah, don't let that fool you.
And I wrote parking tickets. I was that guy.
He was the meter maid.
Well, I'm not a crook.
So you were the meter maid
I was the meter maid.
in the area where he would park at.
Infamous.
From the far ends of the campus to the parking deck, I was on them.
Remember, no matter where you go, there you are.
I hate to say it, but I would watch him leave his car, and
I pretty much felt that because I could get through a whole semester, no tickets. Last couple of weeks during finals, I'd rack up $300-400 worth of tickets.
got him.
All thanks to Cage.
Not just me. We had staff meetings about you, not just me. I mean,
it was mostly you.
Whoa.
dude, you know how like on the shows they have the FBI board, and we had this picture with the line pointing to his car.
Wow.
I really believe that, but I really think most of that was like in your room. That's what I think.
I had the
most of
pointer. I had the.
But I don't understand what the fascination was with me, because I could get through the whole semester and nobody not do anything.
It was the car, man. I had a 93 GMC Sonoma pickup truck, stick shift, and you come by with your Mustang, with the Stang.
Were you only citing him because you felt he had a better vehicle than you?
It's just jealousy. It was.
So you're admitting
No.
You just admitted it was jealousy.
Haterade.
Hey, I was just jealous.
Haterade.
Unit Cage, D mechanic. Proceed on the beat.
Yeah.
DJ Cage,
Yeah.
you're the mechanic.
The mechanic. Yeah.
He had the nice cars, the money, the loud pipe. He had the nice cars, the money, the loud pipe. He had the nice cars, the money, the loud pipe.
Yeah.
And you come by with your Mustang, with the Stang.
Yeah.
Had the nice cars, with the Stang, the money, with the Stang, the loud pipe, with the Stang.
The mechanic. Yeah.
Follow-up investigation.
And then we graduated.
Well, no, there was that day you came in the parking deck.
But this is when it all like hit home for me. When we graduated, I didn't see you anymore.
No.
So long, sucker!
Until you joined the agency.
The agency.
Now, I'm sitting at work one day, and a fellow agent brings you in and introduces you.
Right.
And I'm looking and I'm like,
Happy to be here. Yeah.
who is this guy? He looks very familiar.
I was thinking the same thing. And we both gave each other that look.
And that was the moment I realized.
That was the moment.
This guy cost me about $30,000 worth of parking tickets.
It took a couple times where I would go over.
I recognized.
Target lock. Firing missiles.
From the first day.
The
well, you
first
held it in.
day you come in, I said, look at this fella here.
Was it the training officer who brought you over there?
Yeah.
Training officer Alonzo. That's yeah. Well, we were gonna have a training officer special guest today. He just canceled. Yeah, the training officer Alonzo. He's tied up. Maybe he is tied up. He's recently divorced, so maybe he is actually tied up somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on.
I'm just standing by. We're both all standing by on that one.
Oh, man.
But yeah, he introduced us, and I don't know. I had to go back home and pull out the old FBI board, and I was like, "Wait a minute, something."
The yearbook.
My spider senses are tingling about this guy. Where do I know him from?
Yeah.
Whatever kind of tickets you issued out and you had to pay or didn't pay.
Oh, he get me back now. He get me. You need an oil change? It's got to be $255.
Don't forget that change, 13 cents.
And it's like, what was that, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, where they trying to take the mileage off the car because they drove it 700 miles that day?
Yeah. And then it went through the window. That was classic.
I just took yours through the drive-thru.
Hey, order up.
That was it.
Took it through the drive-thru and he was like, I don't have money. Just charge it to the registration plate. Yeah, just look that guy up.
Yeah, I might try that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work.
I might try that. That was so funny when you called me about that receipt, though. I was like, oh, my God.
It was Dunkin' Donuts.
It was Dunkin'
You
Donuts.
forgot it, really? I thought you planted it.
No, I really didn't. I just forgot it.
It was the old OJ glove.
Unit Cage, entertain us please.
Spring cleaning. Spring cleaning. Spring cleaning. Spring cleaning.
Handwritten Notes, with Castle and Cage, D Mechanic, in studio.
Random.
You guys are killing it.
Oh yeah.
Viral pandemic investigations.
If there's a such thing as a pandemic gauge, like your speedometer, if you had one for the job that we do, being on patrol, patrolling the highways and the byways in the area of operations where we live, besides the stay home signs that are hanging over the interstate, so that's kind of one warning sign, like, hey, idiots, stay home.
The ones that everybody ignores.
Yeah, exactly. Because everybody's at Lowe's.
Yeah.
And IHOP.
Lowe's and Home Depot.
Lowe's, Home Depot, and IHOP. They got to get the damn pancakes in. But I noticed something the other day. I sat for 6.5 hours on the interstate highway. I had to go to the bathroom a few times.
All right.
But what I did notice, this did not come from me. I did not deposit these. I did not litter these items. I know I just said I had to go to the bathroom. However, is the amount of pee bottles on the interstate highway a good gauge that we are dead smack in the middle of a pandemic? Yes or no?
Quarantine.
The public restrooms are locked. and people are just being desperate, and they're doing what they have to do. I've experienced the pee bottle once or twice, but does it mean that we're in a pandemic because of the increase? I would say yes.
The pee bottles. Is this sound associated with the flinging of the pee bottle out the window?
No, at least we haven't got to the point where we're flinging it out the window and it's hitting the car behind you. I'm hoping they're not doing it while they are driving. I hope they do pull over.
All units proceed without delay. Vote on the poll question.
Pee bottles. Yes or no, a gauge for the pandemic.
Report of hazardous materials. Units. Check and advise.
My thing is the amount of masks that you see on the ground.
The worn out masks.
Yeah.
When people just fling
all
them
over
up.
the place.
Glove.
That's actually kind of disturbing. Was there an ambulatory visit here?
Like, at what point, why is it here in this spot? Did somebody say, I'll screw it, or like, I'm done with it?
Time to change.
Used to, you would see cigarettes flung out the window. Now it's like masks.
Only you can cause forest fires.
Life is never going to be the same after all this.
Unit cage. Command is unable to copy your transmission. Repeat your last.
But I mean, for the mechanic, let's say after you clean up a scene, you usually have people still riding the truck with you.
Well, why don't you explain the mechanic part of the cleaning up the scene? We just said that he is the and our mechanic.
D Mechanic is an owner and an operator of an automotive wrecker company. His wrecker is contracted by several law enforcement agencies. They are tasked with removal of crashed vehicles that are blocking interstates and major highways in heavy traffic volume. Wrecker operators are placed in harm's way during crash clearance operations along with all emergency response personnel. While off duty, he shoots guns, lots of them, and drag races Mustangs, fast, really fast, down the drag strip.
I just said it.
You ran headfirst into the wall and didn't yell, "Hey, I'm running."
Yeah, snatch and grab,
Right.
hook them up, take them out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We appreciate you. You help with cleaning up the scene.
I help clean up scenes.
Yeah, you're very vital, very important.
I like to think so.
So anyway, back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. How do you feel with people, like when you have to take them to maybe a car rental place or back to the impound?
Oh,
no. Yeah.
That is something that I have never been fully comfortable with, even before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we get a lot of sketchy people out at night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I've never felt comfortable with it, and with this going on, it's even that much worse.
When you guys ride off with the car and that person's standing there, sometimes we're like, dang. 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 You don't like me when I'm swagging. Dang. Dang.
And I feel the same way, especially, I hate to say it like that, but especially out-of-towners.
Yeah.
On, like, Friday afternoon, they're passing through.
Yeah.
There's an accident.
They have no idea where they're at.
No idea where they're at.
Can't even say the name of the town that you're in.
Nobody here. No rental car available.
Yeah.
And you get stuck with them.
Man.
And it's rough. It can be extremely rough.
Can I get a break, man? No. Take you to the Hampton or something.
Exactly.
Especially if we sight them and, they're sitting in the truck with you. I just, what's the funniest thing you ever heard them say as we're walking away? Because basically we're, you did this wrong.
That is a good question.
mean-
Yeah, how much, okay, do you have any recollection? I mean, I do treat everybody so professionally. So I know he's not going to
Not you.
Is there like a specific where you took somebody off, to wherever, back to the house or to the lot to get, rental or whatever, that they talked specific trash about anybody, any of the agencies that you help, any of the officers?
Almost 100% of the time when there's a citation and that you done been called everything under the sun, they don't feel like they deserve it.
Okay.
And then I share that 2 when it's time to pick up the car.
Oh,
You know, because they realize that they got to pay.
Well, I'm not a crook.
Yeah, once they realize they have to pay, then I'm the SOB.
And then you're like, that'd be $700.
Yeah, yeah, it's not good at that point.
They can literally see it sitting behind you. That'd be $700.
So it sounds like in the end, all three of us, even though we're with the agencies and you're in a private business, in the end we all win. Yes,
We are here for the people.
that's right. In the end, we all win.
Exactly.
Trying to help them.
Units Castle and Cage. Call back number sent to your data terminal.
It's buffering.
Units Castle and Cage. Stand by for public service call.
There it is.
All right.
We got it now.
We got it now.
We have a special guest with us tonight. He's retired from the agency where Cage and I work at right now. Mr. Hollywood, welcome to the Handwritten Notes Podcast, Castle and Cage. How you doing?
Hello?
Hollywood, are you there? Are you there, Hollywood?
Hello? I can hear you now. My hearing aid battery's going dead. I'm sorry.
All right.
Long time no see.
How's the pandemic treating you?
You know, they don't let anybody in the rest home. They got us locked down. So how's everything going there, fellas?
Hey, are you social distancing up in that home?
We all have the same bathroom, so it gets a little crowded.
I was going to say, as far as they'll roll you out.
Sure, I'm not rolling yet. Hello? Well, listen, Castle, we don't get good reception in the rest home.
We do all appreciate you. We talk about you a little bit behind your back in a good way. We appreciate what we learned from you is that, you don't have to always march in time to the beat of the drum that the agency, the administration's trying to beat. We do thank you for maybe pushing us where we can think for ourselves.
Yeah, I recall you and I having several talks one-on-one.
And I know Cage over here has reiterated the same, that you helped us to be our own men out here on the road.
You said you didn't have problems with writing registrations. I took that to heart. I was like, hey, that man knows what he's talking about.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's carried me.
Went in the book.
Numbers.
That quota thing we had, that little number goes in the box. Makes everybody happy.
Yep. Hollywood, you always put a smile on her face. That's for damn sure. What I want from you is we interviewed the colonel. He was part of the administration. The only interview we did on the phone that made it to air, because some of them failed horribly, was the colonel, John Bourbon. You know him very well.
Yeah, I heard that interview.
You were like myself and like Cage at this point, just a veteran of the road.
Right.
So give the Castle and Cage general population of listeners, give us the best retired man story that you can give us. The purpose of this, again, remember, is just to enjoy the comedic side, to put a smile on the face of the guys and the girls who may be out there struggling with the tough nature of the job. This is where we get to come, to unload, to put a smile on the face, and we don't want to...
Right.
Look, just prune that tree.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you. Funny story. We were eating dinner at a local restaurant that we frequent quite often. There was a couple of us in there eating dinner. My partner has been on for quite some time, and we went in there and sat down and were waiting on our dinner, and there was a couple nearby in a booth, and he was elderly. He came in on a walker, and he started coughing. My partner there...
This is pre-coronavirus, right?
This is pre-coronavirus. Probably 10, 12 years ago.
Pre-Spanish flu?
Yeah, that's before the Spanish flu. Yeah. This is back when we had a bubble light on top.
Wow.
Thinks the man's having a heart attack, so he rakes all their food off into the floor, clears the table, throws the table out of the way, and starts to grab the man and put him on the floor and starts to give him CPR, and his wife is just sitting there the entire time and says, "What are you doing? He just has a cough." And this is in the middle of a field restaurant.
So he performed chest compressions on a man who was just simply coughing.
Just having a cough, yeah. He had no heart condition.
Did he look at you and say, "I'm going in. I'm doing mouth to mouth"?
He just jumped up.
I'm going in.
The list is long and lengthy of all the situations. I can think of a few of Castle and Cage Show.
Like a legend and rumor. Like I heard you check on, but it was like I didn't see. I didn't see you.
You
much.
never actually saw him.
I might have seen you pass by. I don't even know if your towel was on. I was like, hey, that's that guy. That's him. That's him.
Probably was.
See, now we've had, in past episodes, we've created a thing called Tacticarl. Tacticarl is if you can remember from the Police Academy movies, he's kind of the high tower of the whole thing.
Right.
Let's introduce.
Okay. Oh yes, I'm very familiar with high tower.
Well. Now here's the funny thing is that he would hear you check on, and you might have been somewhat elusive. In his own way, Hollywood, he was almost the OG of the Tacticarl, but not in the way where he bragged about how many weapons he had. The dude was so damn stealthy.
Yeah.
He was working.
Right.
And he was monitoring every single thing that was coming across the radio waves. And he managed to do his job and disappear into the shadows. You never knew he was even around.
He's like, hold on, pause that. Are they calling me? No, that wasn't me. All right, press play.
It's good not to be seen so often. You just stay out of sight, out of mind.
Words of wisdom.
I'm going to give you a quick round of applause here. We look forward to talking to you again sometime soon.
Yeah, come see me at the rest home because right now I'm second in line to go to the bathroom.
Oh, my God.
But listen, I appreciate you guys calling me, and I think the show is fantastic, and keep it up. Good luck with everything.
Well, listen, Hollywood, we'll talk to you later, brother. Thanks for calling in, man.
Take care.
See you, Hollywood.
All right, see you, Dave.
Attention all units. Be advised. Dangerous content is approaching. Use extreme caution.
Have you guys on this TikTok thing?
Nope.
No, yeah, me neither. Me neither.
This is all new to me.
Have you seen a TikTok?
I have seen one.
I'm not much further ahead than that.
I thought somebody was talking about a clock the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
It's a social media app. My daughter and Miss Licious showed me this thing called the hashtag Sigh Challenge.
You even read it, old.
What the? I know. It was horrible, wasn't it?
The hashtag, the pound sign.
Yeah. So they're showing me all these videos, and it's women on this TikTok thing. They're filming their men. What they're doing is they're like, and they're filming the guy, seeing what he's going to do. Mm-hmm. Like they're sighing, like they have an issue, and they're waiting on the response from the man.
They're looking for the reaction.
Yeah. And some of them are funny, and they probably showed me about 10 of them or so. Some of the guys are like, what's wrong with you? You know?
Well, I'm sitting here looking like, man, I've missed those signals. I'm wondering, was that what my wife was doing?
She might have got you. You don't even know it. Because there's millions of them things. There's millions.
She was just, it was like, and I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You were one of the guys. Yeah. You were one of them. Yeah, it's official. You were one.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
You got me. You got me.
Yep.
Follow-up investigation.
They haven't got me yet because they told me they didn't. It's the only reason I know they didn't. After they brought that up, what Miss Licious does around the camp here is she does something very similar, and I kind of put two and two together with this sigh. They're crying out for help with the sigh. Well, what's wrong? What's wrong? Like you said. So what Miss Licious does, and this is going to come back to haunt me some point later.
Yeah, I'm listening to you mess up.
But I've brought this up to her attention, and here's what she does. She'll be in the kitchen cooking, or even in the bedroom, opening drawers, putting laundry away, and at some point, she's going to give it a grunt. Right? Just a grunt. And I have to stop everything, just like this stupid side challenge on the TikTok. I got to stop everything I'm doing to stop and look, why is she making these sounds? And what I've determined after seeing this sigh challenge thing is what that noise is the very end of look at me. Look at me. It's the very last sound of look at me. So if you just take it, and I gotta stop everything I'm doing to look at her, and then she doesn't need any help. She just wanted me to have to look at her.
Gotta have the attention.
Hashtag side challenge on the TikTok, but in here at Camp Castle, it's just hashtag Miss Licious, look at me.
Notice how me and the mechanic are just looking at you. We're watching you with that. We're watching you with that cup of gasoline, and you're playing around the campfire, and we're like, I'm not getting in that.
Unit Castle. Break contact. Seek cover and concealment.
All right, moving on.
Because what's gonna happen is the ladies, they're gonna be playing this, and then you hear it and you go, wait a minute, that's that episode where no, oh my gosh, here it goes.
Well, no, this is one of the things that
You're on your own. Go ahead.
we keep encountering these things over and over. The 1026 or like the ETA. The 1026 is the ETA. We keep encountering that on the job. The Jesus exit over here. I keep encountering incident after incident. I can't get away from the stuff. It just keeps reoccurring.
Yeah, that's it.
Stupid.
But
now what's going to happen is you're going to hear not the low battery beep, but you're going to hear this noise coming out of your espusa.
Espusa. La espusa.
I hope that's right.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, you're going to hear this noise coming out of her now. And now all I want, all of the men who listen to the show, I know there's ladies who listen to the show, but as far as the guys go,
all 12 of you.
Now when you hear that noise, when you hear that grunt, now all I want you to think about is look at me. And it's just that last damn noise.
Man, I'm just going to be like, reporting for duty, ma'am. What do you need?
Look at me.
Oh my God.
Castle and Cage. Disregard all handwritten notes. Ending tour of duty.
Reports on file.
El programa de Castle Gage no fue grabado ante una audiencia de estudio en vivo.